Imagine a world where human thought creates reality as it happens. I'm here to suggest that we might just be living in that world already. We're going to discuss the Big Bang, quantum entanglement, and some scientific experiments that suggest our effects on reality. So what is quantum entanglement? It's the phenomenon that occurs when atomic particles interact so closely that they're energetically connected even when separated by a large distance. So researchers around the world have used quantum particle accelerators to smash electrons into each other, then separate them to observe them individually. And what they found is that when they change the state of one, the other changes correspondingly and instantly, as in faster than the speed of light. What does that mean? What are the implications of that? Well, the Big Bang Theory suggests that all matter once existed as a singularity. Now, since all matter once interacted that closely, what quantum entanglement means to me is that all matter is entangled at a quantum level. Therefore, we, as matter, are energetically connected to everything in the universe. Now, not only are we connected to everything, but everything is also connected to us. Scientific experiments like the double slit experiment prove that for me. So picture a plate with two slits. If you dumped a big bag of sand over that plate, you would get two lumps of sand beneath it on the other side in lines, corresponding to the slits of the plate, right? If you perform the same experiment with light and shine light through the slits, you'll actually get an interference pattern. So it's stripes on the other side where the waves cancel of each other out. So light performs exactly as you would expect waves to behave. Nothing surprising so far. But when you perform the experiment with electrons, you would expect them to behave like the grains of sand because they're matter. However, you get an interference pattern, the stripes, just like waves. This confuses scientists. So they're like, maybe if we fire the electrons one at a time, we'll get rid of the chance of the interference pattern. Doesn't matter. Fire them as many times as you want, you'll still get the wave pattern. So they're thinking, well, let's measure this. If we set up a detector that can tell us which slit an electron is passing through, perhaps we can figure out how this is happening. But as soon as you plug the detector in and fire the electrons, you get the two lump grain of sand pattern. If you unplug the detector again, you'll get a wave pattern again. Plug it back in, back to the two lumps of sand. This proves to me that matter is reacting to our behavior. The double slit experiment proves our effect on reality. Another experiment that's been performed that proves our effect on reality is these 65 random number generators that have been placed all over the world by the Institute of Noetic Sciences. You would expect their 15 years of collection of data to be a random assortment of ones and zeros. However, when millions of people all over the world are experiencing the same emotions and the same intentions, the numbers lose their randomness. So on September 11th, every year on New Year's Eve, anytime a global event occurs, the numbers fall into sync. This proves to me, again, that our emotions, our intentions, our actions, our thoughts are all having a great effect on reality, on machines and quantum particles alike. So I really hope that this information helps you to feel more connected to the world around you and to each other. And thank you so much for listening.